Hello, this is Amanda with Female Forward coming to you with the third of a four-part series on how to maximize your marketing during this COVID crisis. And in the past two installments, we've talked about really staying in touch with your target audience, as well as focusing on your brand building fundamentals. And today we're going to focus on sharpening your saw. And so what this means is really taking this time to expand your marketing expertise. And I'm going to talk about a variety of tools in order to do that. And of course, we know that when you have knowledge, not only can it help you address opportunities and issues in the short term, but it can certainly grow your business in the long run and your career potential as well. So what I thought I would do is just run through a variety of sources for sharpening your marketing saw, several of which I personally really find helpful. And if you have different outlets that you find really helpful to sharpen your own saw, please drop them in the comments. So I'll just start, first, I really find regular marketing articles extremely helpful, whether they are from Google Alerts or Adweek, or one of my favorites, which is bizwomen.com. Those are daily articles that help me stay in touch with the marketing industry as well as target audiences. So think about subscribing to some free articles as a way to stay in touch and sharpen your saw. The next one are certainly books, right? And there's so many great books out there. I personally love autobiographies or biographies. So one that I have just started, if you can see here, is Bob Iger's book. He was the head of Disney. Certainly a marketing company, and so I'm anxious to learn more about their inside approach and strategy to marketing. I also really love Bridget Brennan's, marketing to women called Why She Buys. I had the opportunity to talk with Bridget last week. She's fantastic and certainly in touch. So those are a couple of my favorites, but there's so many books out there. Another source for continuing to make sure that you are growing your marketing intellect are podcasts. One of my favorites is called the CMO podcast, so the Chief Marketing Officer podcast. And on that podcast, they have all kinds of CMOs and other senior executives from a variety of companies, very diverse, really talking about not only their career, but also their business model and their challenges. And I find that to be very skill building as well. Another great source are webinars, right? There's a lot of webinars going on right now. In fact, I watched a webinar a couple weeks ago on how consumer brands can respond and grow during this crisis. I'm signed up for another one next week on how brand building grows the bottom line. So there's a ton of webinars out there where you can really learn and you can get your gears turning and thinking about how you can apply those principles to your own business. Another great resource are associations. So I'm not sure how many of you are members of, say, the American Marketing Association or the Association of National Advertisers, the ANA, but I really encourage you, now is a great time to connect with those organizations. They are doing a lot to service marketers right now. You'll not only get access to regular articles and webinars, but also local events, as well as free toolkits and resources that are available for marketers to help you grow in an area where you might be feeling like you want to learn more. Another great resource are online courses. So I know, for me, I really wanted to sharpen my digital skills. So I took an online course called Digital Bootcamp, which I found really helpful. Another colleague of mine took a digital class through Northwestern University as well. So now is a great time, and you can get great deals on online courses to help ensure that you kind of raise your bar on your own marketing skills as well. And then the last thing I would say is don't forget about your mentors during this time. While it seems like we're not all connected, now is still a great time to tap into your mentors to help guide you, to help you get perspective on tough business questions that you might face. And that will also help grow your skills. So that's today's topic, how to sharpen your own saw. And my challenge to you is to just find one new thing to integrate into your routine in order to sharpen your marketing saw. Now, if anything we talked about today is of special interest to you and your organization, I'd be happy to talk it further. This is something that I enjoy doing. I do quite a bit of training for marketing organizations. So if this is an area where you would like to dive in deeper, just click below in the comments on the Calendly link, and I've got some open complimentary appointments to dive in and talk about how we can help your business sharpen their marketing saw. So next week will be our final series. It will be focused on how to develop a bounce back plan. So how do you recover from this crisis and come out with momentum? So look forward to talking to you next week. Take care.